What's popping, man? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Finally made it to the South. I'm back in Atlanta, Georgia. Had delivery here. I don't know what time they go finish, but hey, it is what it is. Tomorrow I will be headed to sweet old Louisiana, and tomorrow we'll make a whole month. I've been on the road, man. So hey, man, like I say, we doing 90 days straight. 90 days. Even when you off work, hey, do something for yourself. Create your own business, stuff like that. But today we'll get right into it, man. Signs that it was time for me to upgrade my life. And I got a couple of them. Because as a man, as a person, woman, man, it don't matter. It's gonna be important moments in your life that you need to understand. Okay, it's time for me to switch. It's time for me to go to the next level in life. It's gonna be certain moments, man, and you gotta realize those moments. And these are the moments that I realized in my life that it was okay. It's time to take everything serious. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. And the first one was, I noticed I got too comfortable. It's easy in this life, man, to get comfortable, especially right after high school, especially right after college. It's easy to get comfortable in life. It's easy to want an easy life, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm talking to the people who want more out of life, because there's nothing wrong with having an easy life. But I'm talking to people who want to challenge themselves. You want to continue to challenge yourself. That's the people I'm talking to. So in this life, man, it's easy to get comfortable at these jobs, like your first job right after high school. You working at Walmart, you're a security guard or something like that. Like, it's easy to get comfortable there, go to work, be on social media, on your phone. It's easy to do that. But in the real world, if you're not learning, you dying. If you're not growing, you dying. So you gotta keep growing in this life. You gotta keep learning things. Not just about women, bro. Life is not all about women. They have their place, they have their time, but if you base your whole life around women, I'm telling you, you're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it. The next one, I was talking more than I was doing. So you ever went through a phase or whatever, or right now, you telling people, oh, I'm gonna do this, oh, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But you look back and you ain't did none of that shit. Yeah, that was me at one point in time in my life. So I said, okay, you know what you gotta do? Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up and put the work up. Shut the hell up and do the work. Do the work. Do it. Because talking about it makes us feel like we already did it. Talking about it makes us, it's kind of like a delusion. Like, you're kind of delusional because you're just talking and it makes you seem like you go get to it, but you're just fooling yourself. You lying to yourself. And that was me. All talk, less action. But you gotta switch that shit around, man. Like, you have to put the action in. You have to put the work in. And once you put the work in and you talk less, man, that's how your confidence builds in life. When you just work. But you putting the work in because you got a goal later on. You doing it for something. And sometimes sometimes it don't have to be for anything like material-wise or like that's visible. Sometimes you just want to do it for you. Especially if you gave up on everything in life, especially if you haven't completed nothing, especially if you always disappointed yourself. It's gonna come a time in your life, man, where you want to feel proud of yourself. You gotta put that work in. You feel me? The next one, I wasn't thankful for what I already had. When I quit trucking for a year, before that, I wasn't thankful for trucking. I actually hated when people called me a truck driver. I'm like, man, I'm not no truck driver. Like, don't put me. But this time around, I'm like, bro, you know how many people don't have ways to make money? You know how many people don't have skills? You know how many people, like, they can't make money? They can make money, but they don't know how because especially today, like this system, it's bullshit jobs out here. They not paying you. They not paying you for what they trying to work you. For example, I was in Louisiana, and I said, okay, let me try trucking. So I went to a job. The dude was like, we paying $19 an hour. He said, I know that's low, but you're gonna be working for 12 hours for 6 days a week. I said, bro. I said, bro, come on, bro. That's slavery, bro. So in this world, you're really dealing with people trying to pay you for your effort, but they're trying to pay you less. And people catching on to that shit. You know, so to be in this world today and have a skill, and it's easy to you, and you can make good money doing it, why not? So I learned that you gotta be thankful for the things you already have in your life. Don't be thinking about, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. Nah, start looking at the shit that you do have. Like the basics, bro. It's a lot of people in this world, I don't know if y'all know it. It's a lot of people in this world who don't have the basics. They don't know how they eating today. They don't know how they go brush their teeth. They don't know what shoes they go wear. They don't know where they go sleep at. It's people like that in this world. So when I start thinking like that, I'm like, okay, dog, you gotta be thankful. And I know there's a lot of people who don't travel and don't get to see, like you only see it on TV, but when you see this in real life, when you see people in real life going through this, it's crazy, man. You know, so you have to be thankful for the things you do have. And that way you can start getting more. But be thankful for the small stuff. You got a job at McDonald's, you got a job at Sonic, be thankful for that. But if you want more, get more. But be thankful. It's some people, bro, they don't have the mental to work. They got mental problems from birth or something tragic happening in their life. Like, life is really real, man. So be thankful that you even have a sound mind. Like, be thankful for that. You know, maybe I'm getting old, you know. My next one, I was always angry. And then I had to stop. I'm like, bro, you always mad. What you mad for? Then you gotta look in that mirror. Oh, you mad because you think you're supposed to be right here, but you right here. So what you gonna do about it? It's easy for us to complain. It's easy for us to complain every day about, oh, they stopping me, this stop. Nah, bro. All it takes is for you to look in that mirror. When you look in that mirror and you start holding yourself accountable, bro, that's the only way. It's the only way. Ain't nowhere perfect. I tell people, oh, yeah, I'm moving to New York. Oh, man, don't do. I moved to Arizona. Oh, man, don't. Bro, listen. It's nowhere perfect in this world to live. Everywhere you go, it's going to be something. It's going to be something. You're going to be angry about something. Nothing is perfect in this world. You have to control your perception of everything. You got to control your mind. So when you look in that mirror, you got to hold yourself accountable. You can't change this world, man. This world is what it is. You can change yourself, though. You can change how you think. You can change how you act. You can change how you wake up in the morning. You can change all that. You know, and like I say, man, I'm not the perfect dude, but like, these are just some things that I've been learning as I get older, you know, as I become an old Negro. Oh man, this one right here. I was always self-sabotaging everything in my life. Everything, relationships, you know, like relationships, just everything, man. Jobs, I was just always self-sabotaging stuff. And like I say, I took that look in the mirror. I said, bro, it's not them, it's you. Yeah, they did whatever, but it's you. You gotta fix. My phone says it has too much storage, man. Sometimes I hate iPhone, but it is what it is. But you gotta fix that. You know, that's what I told myself. So I was always especially relationships with women, man. I was always self-sabotaging. If it was too good to be true, if she was treating me good, I just do some fucked up shit or say some fucked up shit and the whole thing ruined. You know, so hey, watch out for that. Watch out. Start looking at yourself when you gain some success or you do something good and like it just feels too good and you got self-sabotage so you can feel normal. Watch out for that, you know. Start controlling that. You know, the next one. Sex was easy, but I still felt empty. That's when I know, okay, bro, sex not gonna do nothing for you. You gonna have to put this energy into real life to building some shit. You know, so you gotta build some shit in real life so you can't be an addict to sex, an addict to women. You know, you gotta do something in real life to transfer that energy. You know? But I'm telling you, bro, that's why I say my whole 20s, it was about women. Women and fun, women and partying, women and partying. I'm just so glad that I caught myself in my early 30s. I'm just so, like, every day I'm thankful for that. I always say, man, it's so great to have a second chance at life. It's great to have a second chance at life, man. To have a realization like, oh, this is what I gotta do, bruh. Because some people in their teens and 20s, they be aloof to everything. Like, they just be going by day. They be living life day by day by day. That's how I was living. So you don't think about the future. So I still just thank the universe, man. I thank the universe for having a second chance of realization that, okay, you can have a better life. It's just up to you. Start focusing on new things, you know. And I'm gonna make this the last one right here. This is the last one. This is the last one right here. I was always living in the past. I was always trying to get this girl back. I was always trying to relive certain feelings with girls. I was just always trying to do that. Until one day, and I'm telling you, all this recent, you know, like a year, 2 years, like all this stuff is recent. I was always trying to relive the past relationships, just like, and then I said, okay, bro, you gotta get over all that shit. All those girls you claim you was in love with, whatever, you gotta get over all that shit so you can move on with your life. You gotta get over what could have been and move on with your life so you can create new memories, so you can create new avenues, new lanes for yourself. You know, and that's what I did, bro. I got over all the women I had feelings for still and all. Bro, I can go, well, I have been going months and months without talking to them. And I'm on the road by myself. So you know how it is. I can have a chick with me on the road with me if I wanted to. But it's nothing like going through this journey by yourself first. You know? So don't let your past control your future, man. Don't let your past have you doubting yourself. Don't let your past have you feeling down on yourself, feeling sorry for yourself. You gotta get over that so you can move on to your next chapter in life. And I know that shit like sounds cliche and like all goody and shit, but that's true. You gotta move on so you can get to your next chapter in life. You can't stay on the same chapter for 3 years. Talking about you in love with this girl, but she moved on. Nah, you gotta move on too. You gotta have respect for yourself. That's why I always say, have respect for yourself. Even with friendships, if people move on, let them move on, man. But you have to keep evolving, because I'm gonna leave y'all with this. If you're not growing, you dying. If you're not learning, you dying. If you're not evolving, you dying. Y'all have a good day.